Hey, is this thing on?
Okay, trigger warning. This video contains detailed discussions of sexual assault and drugging. Please take care of yourself. Now, this is a longer video, but I want you to listen to the whole thing. Thank you. So her name is Lonna Drewes, model, entrepreneur. She was interested in politics. She met Eric Swalwell, then a sitting United States congressman, then a leading candidate for governor. She met him at a public event. He offered to connect her with Silicon Valley investors. Now they became friendly. They became friends, and she trusted him. On their third meeting, he invited her to his hotel room to pick up some paperwork before a political event. She'd had one glass of wine, one. She told reporters last Tuesday, and I'm quoting directly, quote, "I arrived at his hotel room. I was already incapacitated. I couldn't move my arms or my body," end quote. She alleges he raped her. She alleges he choked her until she lost consciousness. Quote, "I thought I died." Now, she didn't report it at the time. She documented it in her calendar, and she disclosed it in a therapy at a sexual assault center. She told the people closest to her, and she stayed quiet because she was afraid of his political power, his background as an attorney, his law enforcement ties. Also, quote, "He was my friend," quote. Now, criminal investigations against Eric Swalwell are now open in Manhattan and Los Angeles. And I have to say, Eric Swalwell has denied every one of these allegations. He is innocent until proven guilty. The law requires me to say that, so I said it. Lonna Drewes is not the only woman. CNN documented multiple accusers describing the same pattern. Young, politically ambitious. He positioned himself as the door to something that they wanted. But here's the thing that nobody's connecting, and this is important. 3 weeks ago, CNN published a months-long investigation into a website that I am not going to name. I'm not going to name it because the videos are still up, and they are not getting one click of free publicity from me. What I will tell you is what CNN found inside that website. 62 million visits, 1 month. And the core audience was the United States of America. More than 20,000 videos organized, tagged, categorized, communities of men trading specific drug names, specific doses, specific techniques for making sure she's unconscious enough. One user was running a business, shipping what he called sleeping liquids to any address in the world. And his pitch was, "Your wife won't feel anything and won't remember anything." Now, some users were selling live streams of drugged women being assaulted in real time, $20 a viewer, paid in cryptocurrency. I need you to hear this. That site is operating legally in the United States today, right now. 2 laws explain how. The first is Section 230 of the Communications Decency Act, written by 2 congressmen, Republican Chris Cox of California and Democrat Ron Wyden of Oregon, signed into law by Bill Clinton on February 8th, 1996. The House passed it 420 to 4. 26 words, and I'm going to read them to you because I actually need you to hear this. Quote, "No provider or user of an interactive computer service shall be treated as the publisher or speaker of any information provided by another information content provider." That's it. Those 26 words, written in 1995, signed into law in 1996, are currently protecting a site with 62 million visitors hosting assault tutorials. One of the stated purposes of those 26 words, by the way, was child safety. Now, in 2018, Congress did pass a narrow update, and it only covers sex trafficking. 26 words, 30 years, 0 updates. The platform walks, the content stays up. Now, the second law isn't one law. It is a structural failure built into how alcohol-facilitated rape is prosecuted across this country. Now, here's what you need to know first. Until 1976, every single state in America had a marital exemption in its rape laws. A husband could rape his wife and face zero legal consequences. It wasn't until 1993, that marital rape finally became a crime in all 50 states. The last two states to make it illegal were Oklahoma and North Carolina. And even then, in the majority of states, marital rape was still treated differently from non-marital rape. Shorter reporting windows, lesser penalties, a different standards of evidence. Now, here's how it works in practice. To prosecute sexual assault by intoxication, you need to prove she was incapacitated and that he knew it. Now, when alcohol is the mechanism, there is no chemical evidence after the fact. No rape kit means no forensic record. No toxicology means no proof. Between 10 and 14% of married women are raped by their spouses during their marriage. It is the most underreported form of sexual assault in this country, and you wonder why women choose the fucking bear. So what can we do? Well, this starts with knowing that these laws exist. Most people have never even heard of Section 230. Well, now you have. And after that, it's your representatives. Section 230 reform sits in two committees, the House Energy and Commerce Committee and the Senate Commerce Committee. Those members answer to you. Call them, email them, show up, tell them that you know what Section 230 is and what it protects. I will put the links in the bio. Rape law reform happens at the state level. Your state rep, your state senator, your attorney general, those races are decided by tiny margins. Those people are reachable. None of this changes while it stays invisible. And right now, we just made it less invisible. So please forward this. Share this with as many people as you can. Tag people who you think have influence. Now, you can't unsee what they do, and you can't unhear what they say, but you can vote.